ペテン師のイカ様野郎め。
タイミングが悪かったろうか。
いや、まさかとんでもない。さあ、座って。何か食べるものはいりますか？それともお酒？それともベッドの用意をしましょうか？
部屋を頼んでおいたはずだ。
はい。ようこそ、リー様とケンウェイ様ですね。そうだ、荷物はお持ちしますんで。他に何かご注文は？
静かに頼む。こちらへ。さあ、ウィリアム・ジョンソンです。
よろしく。感心だな、鼻につくが。探索任務を仰せつかったのだとか。
先駆者ゆかりの場所があるらしい。あなたのこの地に関する知識を借りたい。
それなんだが、研究成果を盗まれた。あれがないと役には立てん。
取り戻そう。手がかりは？
同志であるトマス・ヒッキーがすでに動いている。情報を引き出すのがうまい男だ。
その男の居場所は？あとは私の方でやろう。
ここから南西に行ったところに盗賊団のアジトがあるらしい。ヒッキーもそこにいるはずだ。
シャールズ。
は。
ついてくるんだ。
喜んで。
ヒッキーか？
そういうあんたは
エイザム・ケンウェイ。
偉そうな言い方だな。
口の利き方に気をつけろ。
よすんだチャールズ。ウィリアム・ジョンソンに言われてお前の仕事を手伝いに来た。
手伝いなんていらねえよ。その気取った喋り方も願い下げだ。コソ泥どもなら見つけたさ。
ならどうして動かないんだ？
あいつらをどうしたものかと思ってよ。
考えがある。
聞こうか。
私が見張りを通し万兵の後ろに回り込む。お前たちは正面からだ。私が発砲したらお前たちも突撃しろ。不意を撃たれた敵は混乱する。その隙をつけば半分は倒せるだろう。配置につけ。私が撃つまでは動くんじゃないぞ。
お前ら失せろ。
中なら大丈夫だ。
どうする？
あれで塔を吹っ飛ばせる。銃で撃つんだ。
こっからが見せ場だぜ。中なら大丈夫じゃなかったな。
ヒッキーか？
そういうあんたは
エイザム・ケンウェイ。
偉そうな言い方だな。
口の利き方に気をつけろ。
よすんだチャールズ。ウィリアム・ジョンソンに言われてお前の仕事を手伝いに来た。
手伝いなんていらねえよ。その気取った喋り方も願い下げだ。コソ泥どもなら見つけたさ。
ならどうして動かないんだ？
あいつらをどうしたものかと思ってよ。
考えがある。
聞こうか。
私が見張りを通し万兵の後ろに回り込む。お前たちは正面からだ。私が発砲したらお前たちも突撃しろ。不意を撃たれた敵は混乱する。その隙をつけば半分は倒せるだろう。配置につけ。私が撃つまでは動くんじゃないぞ。
お前ら失せろ。一体どこが不意打ちだよ。
引け！中なら大丈夫だ。
どうする？あれで塔を吹っ飛ばせる。銃で撃つんだ。
ここからが見せ場だぜ。中なら大丈夫じゃなかったな。これいいねがつく。
物色はジョンソンの研究成果を見つけてからだ。
分かった。
武器を捨てな。そうすりゃ見逃してやる。
それはこっちのセリフだ。よさない。私はこの中身を返してほしいだけだ。
返すなんざ冗談じゃねえ。
忠告はしたぞ。
上等だ。
お前らがこういうものを欲しがるとは思え。誰に言われた？
会ったことはねえ。いつも手紙で連絡をよこすんだ。だけど金はちゃんと払ってくれるから。
縁を切る。そうお前らの雇い主に伝えろ。
てめえのことを聞かれたら？
聞かんさ。知ってる。
こいつたんまり弾を持ってるぞ。かなりぶっ放してたみたいだからいただいとけ。宿に戻ろうぜ。一杯やらねえと。
箱を守れチャールズ。奴らは私が相手をする。
待て、懐を確かめてからだ。いただけるものはいただかねえとな。
正気か？今がどういう状況か忘れているんじゃないだろうな。
ああ、宿に戻ろうぜ。一杯やらねえと。用心しな、お客さんだ。
箱を守れチャールズ。奴らは私が相手をする。
奴らを止めよう。
待て、 懐を確かめてからだ。いただけるものはいただかねえとな。
正気か？今がどういう状況か忘れているんじゃないだろうな。
ああ、どうしててめえは楽しみを台無しにするんだ。
手に負えない。
すぐ行って。ダメだ。見てみろあいつらを。
この中身に相応の価値があるといいが。
ぼさっとすんな。何相手はゴロつきだ。ちょろいもんだって。
こんなチンピラどものことを言ってるんじゃない。
どうよ、任せときな。
おしまいのようだな。
おい、こんな目にあっても味方でいろってんなら報酬を倍にしてもらわねえと割が合わねえぞ。
これを。
すまんな、ミスター・ケンウェイ。では何が必要か言ってくれ。
この呉服なんだが、見覚えは？どこかで似たものを目にしたとか？
モホーク族に由来するもののようだ。
正確な出所は何だ？わかるなら教えてくれ。
調べればわかるだろう、多分。少し時間をくれ。ヒッキー。
ああ、
部屋を取っておけ。 それと風呂もだ。しばらくここにいることになりそうだ。
待たせたな。
おい
多めに見てやれ、チャールズ。
おいキャサリン、このアマ戻ってこいよ。俺様に先を継がねえか。
調査の方はどうだ？
進めているが芳しくない。
じゃあ先住民の方は？
まずは信用されんと何も話してくれんさ。
そういうことだったら俺様にいい考えがあるぜ。連中を奴隷として売っている奴がいるんだ。捕まった連中をよ、助け出しゃいい。
どこにいるんだ？
さてな。
ベンジャミン・チャーチなら事情通として有名です。名簿にも名前がある。
次に誰を探すか決める手間が省けた。よし。やれやれ。チャールズ。
は？
どうやらチャーチに用があるやつが他にもいたらしい。
まだ近くにいるかも。どうします？
探すぞ。来い。教えてやる。
ご家族に知らせた方がいいかしら。
余計な真似をするな。邪推されたら面倒だ。
あなたは見てなかったから。きっとよ。
世界はもうすぐ終わるとかわめく奴は、以前なら世間からつまはじきにされたものだ。バカな奴だと誰も耳を貸そうとはしなかった。バカは我々だ。だが先走るのは予想。話には順序がある。デズの拉致から始まったのだ。全ては。息子にはなかった体毛も将来の目標も。あの子にあったのは義務だけだ。デズはそれを拒んだ。危険を招くとも知らずに。デズは幽閉された。息子を拉致した組織はあるものを探していたのだ。リンゴ。エデンのかけらと呼ばれる秘宝の一つ。同じような品は世界各地に散らばっている遺産だ。古代の危険な力を持つ。その大半を手にしているもの。それこそが息子を拉致した組織だ。アブスター語社として知られているが、真の名はテンプル騎士団。我らの敵だ。戦いは数千年続いてきた。ことによると数千年では済まないのかもしれない。そう。真実を私は知ったのだ。あの禁忌の装置、アニムスによって。アニムス、祖先の人生を追体験できる驚くべき機械。すべてを変える力を持つ。我々は歴史の真相を知らされた。人々が知る歴史、あれは作られたものだったのだ。勝者によって。我々は懸命に努力した。人々の誤りを正そうと。が、我らの力は乏しい。今優勢なのはテンプル騎士団だ。そして今、我々の闘争を超越した事態が起きつつある。一刻の猶予もない。食い止める方法を数週間以内に見つけるのだ。それができなければ、人は滅びる。全ては私の息子にかかっている。アニムスを通して、デズモンドは自分の義務を知った。祖先と一体化し、隠されていた秘密を知ることによって、デズは自分自身を鍛えた。祖先の記憶を利用し、数日で数十年分の経験を積んだのだ。その成果はあったはずだ。成否はじきにわかる。運命の日、2012年12月21日は目前に迫っている。何が起きるかはわからない。できるのはただ従うことだけだ。彼らの導きに。彼らの導きは時に支離滅裂で、時に理解しがたい。その力は強大だが、なぜ導いてくれるのかは謎だ。先に来たりし者、第一文明の担い手、エデンのかけらを作り出した者、それも彼らだ。我々は導かれるままにここに来た。今デズはこの古き場所の入り口に立っている。アルタイルの知識、そしてエチオの力を身につけて、その手にはエデンのリンゴがある。我々も我々なりにデズをサポートするつもりだ。力の及ぶ限り。デズモンド、その物語は今終局を迎えつつある。
着いたぞ。行こう。
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir.
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off. Sometimes both. But we never took them seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the Templars. As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do, and the Templars have the upper hand these days. But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching, bigger than all of us. And if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be when it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the Apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
We're here. Let's go.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. Guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. Run your way through this little obstacle course. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business, then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched.
So is mine.
To find another way up.
He acts in a double capacity, both against.
I already have.
For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Maulet's set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy
1,000
dog.
pardons.
When I took him to time,
My apologies.
I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may mention a booking for Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our lofty year than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, live her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end part of his life was the breed of game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman. 'Twas to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thine observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Maulet's set word of trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before.
Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Why, girl, we first were taught our weakling art. And very nice cheats when those cheats tricks us of our money with our hearts. Tis woman that seduces all mankind.
Black and plate, stand by.
The very eyes which she when knows she's kind. She tricks us of our money with our hearts. For her like moves by night, we roam for prey and practice every fraud to bribe her charms. Issues of love like law are won by pay, and beauty must be feeding to our arms. For her like wolves by night, we roam for prey every fraud to bribe her charms. Issues of love like law.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage will put a bloom in your cheek.
But make haste and you get, boy, and let me friends know what I intend. For I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a... The man is put out upon his trial and makes him risk another without fear or scruple.
Jeremy's really burning
Oh,
up the
but
balls
'tis a pleasure
tonight.
to be the
He's a
messenger
mob.
of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I ain't a lazy rogue, but...
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
Stateside balcony! Hurry!
Come, please!
Over there! That's the one that's...
That man there!
A man was
Seize him!
killed in the upper balconies!
Oh my!
But I've done no wrong, I swear it!
I beg your pardon. Now,
Did they
please.
find him?
Patience, please.
Let us through!
He can't.
The man was
Peace,
killed
friends, there is no
up there.
danger! Peace, friends, there is no danger! Peace, friends, there is no danger!
It happened right in that balcony.
What are those men doing in there?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Peace, friends, there is no danger! Imbecile!
Where are you going?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Some fresh air might do me good.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms and troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. Though you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway? Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on, anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Some fresh air might do me good. Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on the motive?
They've ruled out robbery, so perhaps it was a business arrangement gone sour. Or something more personal, more lurid. Who knows? But I am glad to be away from it. The city grows more dangerous by the day.
Captain?
Mr. Kenway.
I just wanted to thank you again for taking me aboard, and apologize for any inconvenience it may have caused.
Inconvenience would be an understatement.
I'm sorry, I don't follow.
My ship was held in port for 2 days that we might accommodate you. I lost several contracts as a result.
I had no idea.
Of course not. You nobles are all the same.
Hello, sir.
Do you expect we'll have a pleasant crossing?
It is a quiet time of year, though rogue storms in troubled waters are not unheard of. But no need to fret. At worst, they'll prove an inconvenience. I'm more concerned about pirates and rogue privateers.
Have you encountered them before?
Aye. But the Providence is a strong ship, and her crew well trained. They will surely keep us safe.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Nah. No, you don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
I'm ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be. Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These fought. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs instead? I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned.
He's a shifty fella.
What?
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like your work.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken ill?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain or
You
the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary? Some fresh air might do me good. Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
A question, if I may. Do you serve aboard the ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness. I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
A moment to talk?
Ah, a fellow Londoner. Good to see I'm not the only man of means aboard. Rupert Martin, pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. Pleasure.
Seems we picked an excellent time to leave the city.
Oh?
You didn't hear about the murder at the Opera House?
No. What happened?
They're still trying to sort it all out. And I suspect they'll be at it for a good long while.
Any word on...
シーか？
おう、君もロンドンかな。同郷の人間がいるとは実に心強い。私はルパート・マーティンというものだ。
ヘイザム・ケンウェイだ。よろしく。
お互い良い時に町を離れたようだな。オペラ劇場での殺人を知らんのかね？
いや、犯人は
目下捜索中とのことだ。だがおそらく簡単には捕まらんだろ
う。犯行の動機は？
物取りではないようだ。おそらく仕事上の揉め事ではないかな。でなければ怨恨か地上のもつれか。正直旅に出られてよかったよ。あの町はここのところ物騒になってかなわん。
おはよう先生。
どうかしたかね？
質問がある。あなたは繊維なのか、それとも乗り合わせただけかね？
その両方だよ。海軍から航海中に生じる病気の研究を依頼されていてね、今回の船旅もその一環というわけだ。見たところ船乗りは我々より遠洋航海への適性が高いらしい。問題はその理由だ。
研究がうまくいくように祈っているよ。
そう言ってもらえると嬉しいな。
船長。
ミスター・ケンウェイ。
乗船させてくれたことに改めて感謝する。それといろいろと面倒をかけたことを謝っておこ
う。面倒なことどころじゃなかったかな。
どういうことだ？
あんたを待つために出港が2日も遅れたんだ。おかげでいくつもの仕事がキャンセルだ。
気の毒にな。
まったく貴族ってのはいつもこうだ。
どうも。
無事アメリカまで着けそうか？
季節外れの嵐に遭遇しないとも限らないが、まあ大丈夫だろう。海が荒れてもたかが知れてる。それよりむしろ私は海賊どもが心配だな。
海賊と会ったことが？
なあ。もっともこの船は強力だし、船員も訓練を積んでる。案ずるには及ばないだろう。それで万事解決だ。
確実か？
もちろん。俺が嘘を言ったことがあるか？
なあ、この奴らの手前もあるものでな。
大丈夫だ。俺を信じろ。
おやおや、高貴なお客人がかたじけなくもお越しくださったようだ。甲板はヘナチョコの来るとこじゃねえぜ。おとなしく船室に戻るこって。
お前がいるじゃないか。
分かって言ってんのか。ふざけた。
そのくらいにしとけ。
うせやがれ。
ふざけやがって。グレーブズに勝ったぐらいでこの船を牛耳った気になるな。
おいおい、もうやめろ。船長に知られたら。
船長がなんだ。引っ込んでろ見るぞ。てめえどっちの味方だ。
もう一度相手してやるぜ。
やめておけ。
なんだと？ビビると思ってんのか。
そうか。なら覚悟しろ。降参するか？
誰が？風に無勢だぜ。
これは一体何事だ。
船長、
事態を説明してもらおう、ミスター・ケンウェイ。
この連
暇つぶしにちょいと汗を流してただけですよ。
仕事を
ふざけやがって。グレーブズに勝ったぐらいでこの船を牛耳った気になるな。
おいおい、もうやめろ。船長に知られたら。
船長がなんだ。引っ込んでろ見るぞ。てめえどっちの味方だ。
もう一度相手してやるぜ。
やめておけ。
なんだと？ビビると思ってんのか。
そうか。なら覚悟しろ。降参するか？
誰が？風に無勢だぜ。
これは一体何事だ。
船長、
事態を説明してもらおう、ミスター・ケンウェイ。
この連
暇つぶしにちょいと汗を流してただけですよ。
仕事を放り出して暇つぶしとは全くいいご身分だな。遊ばせるためにお前らを雇ってるんじゃないんだぞ。ちょっといいか、ミスター・ケンウェイ。
おっといかん。これを返しておくぞ。
勘弁してほしいな。あんたを乗せて以来揉め事続きだ。
あんたが気にするようなことじゃないさ。
そうはいくか。
人の上に立つ者がそんなに短気でどうする。だから部下に舐められるんだ。
なあ、あんたと口論したいわけじゃないんだ。それより頼みがある。
おお、聞かせてくれ。
水夫の一部に反乱の気配がある。
ああ、それは。
水夫は誰も信用できない。ここはあんたに頼るしかないんだ。
引き受けると思うか。
水夫たちに裏切られたら、あんただって生きてアメリカにたどり着くことはできないと思うがね。さあ、どうなんだ？
あんたの言う通りなら選択の余地はあるまい。
助かる。
だがはっきり言っておくが、今度また私を脅したり侮辱したりした時はこの手で跳ねてやるからな、その首を。分かったか？よろしい。ではまた。
ミスター・ケンウェイ。
船長。
何を企んでるにせよ動きがありそうだ。
それではグズグズできんな。
また食事を減らしやがって。俺たちにはもったいないってどういうことだ。怪しいやつだ。めっち食えるぞ。働いてるふりを。
悪いんだが少し質問させてくれ。
すまねえがしゃべくってる暇はねえんだ。どのみち話すようなことは何もねえしな。情報が欲しいんだろ。それならコックか医者のところに行きな。事情通だから。
先生、いいだろうか。
病気かね？
そうじゃない。船での揉め事について知らないかと思って。
揉め事？
強い不平不満はなかったか？政府が船長や乗客と揉めたこと。
ジェームズと同じようなこと。彼にも言ったが、私は研究で頭がいっぱいで他のことは目に入っていなくてね。
そのジェームズというのは？
多分厨房だろう。さて失礼していいかな。
ジェームズか？
おうよ。
ヘイザム慶明だ。よろしく。
ああ、知ってるよ。
ちょっと質問に答えてくれ。
構わないが、ここじゃダメだ。来いよ。で、何を知りたいんだ？
いつもとは違うな。何かを見聞き。したことは？気になること。という意味だ。
夜になると甲板に集まってた連中がいる。話の中身をちゃんと聞いたわけじゃないんで断言はできないが、どうせろくでもない話だろうさ。
反乱を企ててるのか？
確かに船長は嫌われてるな。ミルズはみんなをなだめようとしてるようだが、あいつ一人じゃどうにもなりゃしない。
なるほど、分かった。
まあ生きてアメリカにつければ御の字だな。
よう旦那。
順調か？
おかげさまでね。波も出てねえし。甲板に用でも？
ただの散歩だ。なまってな、足が。
せいぜい気をつけるこった。何せ甲板は危険でいっぱいだからな。
なんだ？誰かが積み荷を投げ捨ててる。だがなぜ？
連中の企みは分かったのか？
水夫はどいつも口が固いが、もう少し調べれば。
急いでくれ。
怪しいやつだ。めったに。来るぞ。働いてるふりをしろ。
グレーブズとクイルを派手にのしたもんだな。
手を出したのは？
ああ、あのバカどもの方だ。名乗ってなかったな。俺はミルズ。よろしくな。
私はヘイザムだ。となると用心した方がいいかな。
連中もそこまでバカじゃないさ。実際そんなに悪い奴らじゃないんだ。ただこのところ航海がちょっとあれでね。
ほう。
船長のせいだよ。飯や給料をケチってヤバい荷を積んでみんなイライラしてんのさ。
まずい雰囲気なのか？
まだ大丈夫さ。 だが船長は部下の扱い方を考えるべきだな。
話すことなんてねえよ。
また食事を減らしやがって。俺たちにはもったいないってどういうことだ？
うん。面白い。うん。大変面白い。
調査は？
イタチごっこだ。私の裏をかくようにして樽が海に放り込まれる。誰か手伝いが必要だな。ジェームズかミルズか。
だが樽を何のために？
おそらくだが樽は目印だ。他の船への。追ってきているのが何者であるにせよ遠からず。
後方に船へ砲撃しようとしてます。
持ち場につけ。大砲のいかん、みんな伏せろ。警告弾か。沈めるつもりはないらしいが乗り込む気だ。砲撃準備。戦いに備えろ。あんたは下に行っててくれ。
なぜだ。私も手伝わせてくれ。
ロープの結び方を知ってるか？大砲はどうだ？海での戦い方はわかるまい。船室に行っててくれ。なんなら人をつけてやろうか。ハッチを閉めろ。
ヘイザム。
上にいたんじゃ。敵の 撃を受けているんだ。にしても妙だ。反乱は杞憂だったはずだ。なのになぜ。
杞憂じゃないぜ。
どういう意味だ。
オペラハウスであんなことをしておいて簡単に逃げられると思ってたのか。お前を見逃すとこの俺たちが。
ああ、そういうことだったわけか。
諦めろ。礼儀は守ると約束する。
礼儀を守るというのであれば剣をよこせ。
ほう、そいつは本気で言ってるんだろうな。
下にいろと言ったはずだ。
そうしたんだが、ミルズが待ち構えてた。敵を招いたのは奴だ。たった一人の反乱というわけだ。
奴らの狙いは。
私だ。
あんたを差し出せば。
差し出せば。
どうせ拿捕されるか無意味ってわけだ。
逃げる方法はある。
嵐に飛び込めっていうのか。
それしかない。
お断りだ。
やるんだ。
ああ、分かった。あのロープを固定しないと。言ったろ、無茶だって。
落ち着け。ここは俺に任せておけ。
足らんぞ。砲を緩めろ。ヘイザム1番マスト、ジェームズはメインマスト行け。
早くしろ。長くは持ちそうにねえんだ。さあ手を貸してくれ。
すまねえ、助かった。
よしみんな入港に備えろ。
入港？霧が濃すぎて陸なんてまるで見えないが。
知りたいことはカモメに聞けだ。見張り台に登ればわかるさ。
ケンウェイ様、ケンウェイ様。
私に言おうか？
チャールズ・リーです。お目にかかれて光栄です。町をご案内するよう言いつかりました。いや、そのままで宿へ運ぶよう手配しておきました。
お前はジョンとイザベラの息子か？
よくご存知で。
すると上官はエドワード・ブラドックだな。
はい。ですが将軍はまだアメリカについておられませんので、おいでになるまでの間はできれば。
落ち着け。
申し訳ありません。あなた様の下で学びたいと騎士団に仕えるなら、あなた以上の死はないと思っていたのです。
これは随分買いかぶられたものだ。
とんでもない。こちらへ。
フランスからの品、静岡のモンテスキューが亡くなった。当年66歳。
今日の新聞だよ。1ペニーで世界がわかる。ボストン新聞はいらないかい？ネセシティ砦で一大事。ワシントンが退却し、フランス軍が勝利宣言だ。 相場の蹄鉄の具合はいかがですか？ 軍隊を増派するかオーソドックス。さあ勝つのはどっちだ？だから新聞はいかがです？6ペンスだよ。
金属製品製
法こんにちは。 ああ、もうどれ。誰か捕まえて。
実に活気のある町だ。
植民地有数の大都市ですから、落ち着かれましたら町をご案内いたしましょう。見どころがたくさんありますし、気に入っていただけるかと。
ちょっと待て、手に入れておきたいものがある。
私は馬の調達を。
そいつを返せ、この悪党め。どうも。
どうも。
ならスミスフィールドのシンプソンに渡せよ。
あのコソ泥め、この町に来て以来全くついとらん。
何かお困りのようですな。
ああ、見ての通りだよ。全く大弱りだ。
どうしました？
強盗だよ。古い原稿な。なんとか奪い返しはしたがバラバラになってしまった。
本ですか？
こいつはただの本じゃないぞ。年刊なんだ。私が初めて書いた。フランクリンだ。よろしくな。
ケンウェイです。
ボストンには来たばかりだな。
なぜわかるので？
この町の人間なら老人が強盗にあっても見て見ぬふりだ。こう言ってはなんだが体力はありそうだな。すまんが散らばったページを探してもらえんか。礼はするぞ。
そうは言われましても。
大丈夫大丈夫。すぐやれというわけじゃない。急ぎはせんさ。どのみち今のままでは役立たずだし、ページが全て見つかったら持ってきてくれんか。日がない一日向こうにあるよろず屋にいるから。
妙なことになった。
人に言えない悩みならジャック・フレデリックスにご相談ください。良心的な料金で秘密裏に解決いたします。
ようこそいらっしゃいませ。
良心的な料金で秘密裏に解決いたします。
これからグリーンドラゴン邸へ向かいます。宿の主たちは変わり者ですが詮索はしませんし、部屋も気に入っていただけるかと。
私がここに来たわけを知っているか？
いいえ、知っておくべきことさえ知っていればそれで十分だと言われております。あとは名簿を渡され、あなたが彼らに会えるようにしろと。
その点については大丈夫か？
はい。ウィリアム・ジョンソンはグリーンドラゴン邸で待っています。
どういう男だ？
詳しくはですが、騎士団の印を見ると来ることにすぐ同意しました。
忠誠を証明し続けろ。そうすればもっと知ることを許される。
はっ、もったいないお言葉です。
さ罪、悔い改めなさい。悪魔の手先だね、まるで。関わらない方がいい。
地獄が待ってるぞ。
たったの1ペニーだよ。情報。
嘘つきのペテン師のイカ様野郎め。
タイミングが悪かったろうか。
いや、まさかとんでもない。さあ、座って。何か食べるものはいりますか？それともお酒？それともベッドの用意をしましょうか？
部屋を頼んでおいたはずだ。
はい。ようこそ、リー様とケンウェイ様ですね。そうだ、荷物はお持ちしますんで。他に何かご注文は？
静かに頼む。こちらへ。ウィリアム。
This way!
You lying, cheating, no good son of a bitch.
Perhaps we've come at a bad time.
Oh. Don't be foolish, dearies. Please, sit. Fancy something to eat? A drink, perhaps? Or is it a bed you require?
We've already let rooms here.
Oh, yes. Of course. Masters Lee and Kenway, was it? I'll have your bags brought up. Do you require anything further?
Only privacy. This way! Sir, William Johnson.
A pleasure. A good lad, if a bit earnest. I'm told you're putting together an expedition.
We believe there's a precursor site in the region. I require your knowledge of the land and its people to find it.
Sadly, my research has been stolen. Without it, I'm of no use to you.
Then we'll find it. Do you have any leads?
My associate, Thomas Hickey. Making the rounds. He's quite good at loosening tongues.
Well, tell me where I can find him. I'll see if I can't speed things up.
We've heard rumors of bandits operating from a compound southwest of here. You'll likely find him there.
Charles?
Sir.
We'd best be off.
Of course.
Thomas Hickey?
Who's asking?
Haytham Kenway.
Is that supposed to mean something?
Show some respect, boy.
Peace, Charles. William Johnson sent us in the hopes we might expedite your search.
Don't need no expediting. Don't need none of your fancy London speak neither. I found the men that done the theft.
Then why are you just lazing around?
Figuring out how to deal with those varlets.
I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
I'll kill the lookout. Take up a position behind the guards. You two approach from the front. When I open fire on the group, you charge in. We'll have the element of surprise on our side. Half will fall before they've even realized what's happened. Get into position. But wait for me to take the first shot.
So much for the element.
And you won't have to reload.
Fall back! Fall back! We'll be safe inside!
What now?
We can blow the door with those. Go on, shoot them. On with the show then. Guess they wasn't so safe inside after all. Bet this'll fetch a pretty penny.
Save your looting for after we found Johnson's research.
Yes, master. Lay down your weapons, and I'll consider letting you live.
I make you the same offer. We've no quarrel. I only wish to return this chest to its rightful owner.
Nothing rightful about Mr. Johnson.
I won't ask again.
Agreed.
Your kind has no need for books and maps. Who put you up to this?
Never seen a person. It's always been dead drops and letters. But they always pay, so we do the jobs.
Well, those days are done. Tell your masters I said as much.
Who should I say you are?
You don't? They'll know.
Atham, this one's got some shot on him. You might want to be grabbing it on account of your pistol being parched. Back to the Green Dragon, then. I need a drink. Careful, gents. We've company.
Don't let go of the chest, Charles. We'll take care of this rabble.
Thomas! What? Over there, that's what! Deal with them! Stop them, Thomas! Yes, wait, them bodies is sure to have loot on them. Would be a shame to let it all go to waste.
Are you mad? In case you've forgotten, we're in the midst of something!
Aw, why's you always gotta go and spore to spore? few fools with knives. They ain't so tough.
It's not the scoundrels I'm concerned with.
Oi! Mr. Johnson's gonna need to double my pay after all this if he expects me to keep at his side.
There you are.
My thanks, Master Kenway. Now, tell me what it is you need.
The images on this amulet, are they familiar to you? Perhaps one of the tribes has shown you something similar.
It appears Kanyan Gahaga in origin.
Can you trace it to a specific location? I need to know where it came from.
With my research returned, perhaps. Let me see what I can do. Thomas!
What?
Rent yourself a room. And a bath as well. I suspect we'll be here for a while.
Evening, gentlemen.
Charming.
Oh, peace, Charles. He'll grow on you.
Oi! Catherine, you fussock! Get back here! Daddy needs a drink.
How fares the search?
Maths and maps are not cutting it.
What of your local contacts?
We'll need to earn their trust before they'll share what they know.
I have an idea on how we might be affecting that. There's a man who's taken to enslaving natives. Rescue them, and they'll owe us.
Do you know where they're being held?
Afraid not.
Benjamin Churchwill. He's a finder and a fixer. He's also on your list.
And there I was, wondering whom I might solicit next. Well done. Any news?
Whispers of things. Nothing solid at the moment. I know you're looking for word of anything out of the ordinary. Dealing with temples and spirits and ancient times and whatnot. But, so far, can't say my boys have heard much.
No trinkets or artifacts being moved through your... shadow market?
Nothing new. Couple of ill-gotten weapons, some jewelry likely lifted from a living thing. But you said to listen for talk of glows and ums and strange sights, right? And I ain't heard nothing about that.
Keep at it.
Oh, I will. You done me a great service, mister. And I fully intend to repay my debt. Thrice-fold, if it pleases.
Thank you, Thomas.
Place to sleep and meal to eat is thanks enough. Don't you worry. I'll get you sorted soon.
This business with Silas confuses me. If Britain stands any chance of pushing back the French, they must ally with the natives, not enslave them.
Silas is loyal only to his purse. That his actions harm the crown is irrelevant. So long as there are buyers for his product, he'll continue to procure it.
All the more reason to stop him, then.
My days are spent in Congress with the locals, attempting to convince them that we're the ones they should trust. That the French are merely using them as tools, to be abandoned once they've won.
Your words must lose their strength when held against the reality of Silas' actions.
I've tried to explain that he does not represent us. But he wears the red coat. He commands a fort. I must appear to them either a liar or a fool. Likely both.
Take heart, brother. When we deliver them his head, they'll know your words were true. Tell me about yourself, William.
What's to tell? I was born in Ireland to Catholic parents, which I learnt early in life severely limited my opportunities. So I converted to Protestantism and journeyed here at the behest of my uncle. But I fear my uncle Peter was not the swiftest of men. He sought to open trade with the Conyan Gahaga, but chose to build his settlement away from the trade routes instead of on them. I tried to reason with the man, but... as I said, not the swiftest. So, I took what little money I'd earned and bought my own little plot of land. I built a home, a farm, a store, and a mill. Humble beginnings, but well situated, which made all the difference.
So this is how you came to know the Mohawk?
Indeed, and it has proved a valuable relationship.
With still no mention from your contacts of the precursor site? No hidden temple or ancient constructs?
Yes and no. Which is to say, they have their fair share of sacred sites. Earthen mounds, forest clearings, hidden caves. But nothing matching what you describe. No strange metals, no odd glows.
It is well hidden.
Even to them, it seems. But cheer up, my friend. You'll have your precursor treasure. I swear it.
To our success, then.
And soon. Should not be much longer. I'll let you know as soon as I have something.
When I know something, you'll know something.
Do you like it here, Charles?
There's a certain charm to Boston, I suppose. To all of the colonies, really. Granted, their cities have none of London's sophistication or splendor, but the people are earnest and hard-working. They've a pioneer spirit I find compelling.
It's quite something, really.